Are you doing this work to facilitate growth or to become famous? Which is more important, getting or letting go?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Zach, about to attack another review. I'm excited to talk about Invincible today, streaming exclusively on Amazon Prime. It's by the creator of The Walking Dead. It's an animated TV show based on the comic book Invincible, the same name, and it's the first 3 episodes debuted last Friday. I'm really excited to jump into this. I'm gonna briefly talk about what this show is about in a non-spoilery way. Just imagine if Peter Parker looked like Dick Grayson and had superpowers, and his father to the world seemed like Superman, but he was actually Homelander. Does it sound interesting? Yes. And that's just the tip of the iceberg of this show. Just in those first 3 episodes, that's just a little underlying storyline that they have in this. It has so much depth with all the characters. Each episode had like a chilling surprise. It also was like The Boys, which is also on Amazon, where it kind of takes and plays around with superhero tropes like the Avengers, Justice League, Hellboy, and different, and even the Teen Titans, things like that. But they take it very seriously. You can see it's a little bit of tongue in cheek, but they take everything very seriously. It's still its own story while poking fun at the mainstream shows. And this comic book is not that new. It's old. It's considered one of the greatest comic books of all time, and now they're adapting it into a TV show. And I've been really excited to check this out. And I want to start with the good. First off, I want to talk about the voice cast, because it's an animated show, and the voice cast is what really sells the show, because you're not seeing the people, so they really have to sell it with their voice. And they picked up an all-star cast of voice actors. Some people who've done voice acting before, some people who haven't. Starting with Mark Grayson, Invincible, the title character. Steven Yeun, you've seen him off The Walking Dead, and also recently Minari, which he was nominated for an Oscar and a Golden Globe. Also, J.K. Simmons, who's been around in voice acting and live action all over the place. You know, he's been in Spider-Man. He's just been in Zack Snyder's Justice League as Commissioner Gordon, and he's been doing very great non-comic book roles. He plays Omni-Man, who's Invincible's father. They also have Seth Rogen, who's a producer on this show. Sandra Oh, you know her from Grey's Anatomy and Killing Eve. Zachary Quinto, Mahershala Ali. The list goes on and on. Even the great Mark Hamill himself, the Joker, plays a role in this show. It's a minor role, but when you come in, you can hear it. You know it's him. And everybody brings their A game. Everybody's really great at doing the voice acting, even the people who have never done it before. So that's great, and especially Steven Yeun, since he's the main character, he's the rock of the show. He brings a very, and when I said Peter Parker in the beginning, he brings a very Peter Parker-esque flair and likability to Mark Grayson, the way he speaks and the way he acts, the way his tone. You can feel like you can feel what the character is supposed to be doing before the animation even happens, because that's how good he is. And J.K. Simmons is amazing as Omni-Man in terms of the voice. He has a real power to him, but a very fatherly tone when he talks. But when things go bad and things go dark, he also brings that flair to it as well. And even another supporting character, Adam Eve, played by Gillian Jacobs. She was in Community, and if you've seen the show Love on Netflix, she's in that too, and she does a great job playing that character as well. And even Zazie Beetz plays as one of his love interests in this show. You know her from Atlanta. So like I said, I'm naming off all these great people. The voice cast is amazing. That's the starting point for this show, why it's great. You're not going to go in cringing at any of the voices. They're all top tier actors playing their best. The next part I gotta say is the writing. The writing is really good because they're playing with multiple story threads at the same time, but it's still focused because everything is kind of dealing with the same themes, just on different levels. It's kind of with how Stranger Things does things, where the kids are dealing with one thing, the teenagers are dealing with one thing, and then the adults are dealing with another, and then eventually all those story threads meet in the middle. You can obviously that hasn't happened yet because it's just the first 3 episodes, but you can see where each of those things are going. And I also have to talk about the animation. The animation is not spectacular. It's not Into the Spider-Verse or anything, but it looks like it's the comic book itself just leapt right off the page and is in motion. It's like a motion comic book, motion graphic novel, and it's really great. It's clean, it's nice, it's precise, and it's perfect for this show. And the show is not for kids. It's R-rated. There's a lot of gore, a lot of violence in this show, and it catches you off guard because it comes from like a wholesome beginning, and that's where the tone of the show kind of catches you off guard because you think this is like, oh yeah, this is like a Disney Plus Spider-Man animated show, and then it hits you with some extreme violence. You're like, whoa, okay, this is not this is not a hokey dokey Spider-Man show. This is an adult show, and no, I love Spider-Man, but this is more mature than what you would get from a Spider-Man product. I want to talk about the action. The fighting in these 3 episodes were great, especially the last scene in the first episode, which is one of the biggest twists I've seen in a show in a long time. It is really well choreographed, really believable. It seems like this is stuff that could happen in live action, but obviously it's turned up a notch because it's animated, so certain things that they can't do, or it's done quicker and flashier because it's animated. They don't have to worry about using a real person. It's really engaging action. There's even a sequence where they fight the same enemies over and over in episode 2, but it doesn't get boring because it's different each time. You can see that the heroes and even the villains are learning at the same time, and just little minor things like an alien invasion, they take that and do very unique things. Some of my favorite characters in this show, obviously the title character. I'm always gonna love a show if the title character is great, and Mark Grayson, Invincible, is just a great character. He's a mixture of Peter Parker, like I said, Dick Grayson, and even Clark Kent, Superman. He has all their qualities mixed in, that humbleness, that for everyone, that I doubt myself, those struggles dealing with things in school because he's still in high school, and then he has a great supporting cast around him, and with his school friends and his parents, and then all the other superheroes in the world. They're all great, to the point where I would love to see them spin off into their own thing. Some of the negatives I could say about this show is that, I don't know if I could say any negatives. I was really enthralled with the first 3 episodes. I just wanted to go. I wanted to binge this whole thing, but obviously, Amazon has their model where they drop the first 3 episodes and then they do it weekly after that. So it's going to be weekly the next coming Fridays. I'm really excited to see what is going to go on in these next couple episodes. Let's talk about the ugly. This scene right here.
What the hell was that?
Practicing my landings.
Yeah, I see that now.
Yeah, sorry about the yard.
What are you doing?
I need practice, Mom. I can't land well, I can't fly all that fast. I need to be better.
Mark, you need to sleep.
I need to practice.
Honey, it's the middle of the night. I have work tomorrow, you have school. Get inside right now.
Make me.
Right here. In my day, if I would ever talk to my mother like that, she would have killed me. She would have hit me with some inanimate object. Doesn't matter what it is. Just that little face he made. I would have got destroyed. I don't care if he has superpowers. She should have beat his ass. But all jokes aside, this is a great show. Don't doubt it because it's animated. Don't doubt it because it's on Amazon Prime. Go check this out. It's a great show. Something that needs to continue. Get season 2, season 3, season 4, whatever. It's a must watch. So I have a new rating scale for TV shows. It's must watch, watchable, wait and see, and skip. Based on my glowing review, I hope you realize this is a must watch show. This is from the action, the acting, the voice acting, the writing, everything, little thing that's choreographed. There's a character for everyone to like, and there's twists. Every time you think something's going a certain way, they hit you over the head with something else. So definitely check it out. Let me know how you feel about the show in the comments below. Like, subscribe, and wait for my next video. And treat everybody nice, and have a good day.